We good, right?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Welcome to Triple O, aka Out of Options. This is a host one, Kaiju. Uh, Damie as well. You introduce yourself.
I'm Pixelbyte, but you can call me Taylor, and welcome to the Out of Options podcast.
We call him Trentley around here.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, we do.
Fuck off.
This is episode one. As you can see, we're in fucking Chicago, and it looks nice for some reason. I don't know if you've been to Chicago, but you know what I mean.
It does look
You know
nice.
what I mean.
It
You,
does look nice.
have you been to Chicago? You've been to the States once, right?
I've been to the States once. I've actually been to Florida, Myrtle Beach, and Jensen Beach, and from what I see here, Chicago's looking beautiful, but from what I hear, it's a dumpster fire.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, Florida is nice. Crackheads though, they're real.
They are real. I saw a few on my way to Jensen Beach, and it was broad daylight. Old man in like a fucking speedo. Dude got like fucking gray beard, Skyrim.
Yeah, they don't hide. They don't hide. I mean,
They
they're active
don't.
more
They
at
don't.
night, but like I told you about the drivers. Like I say this shit all the time because this shit fucking bewildered me. People here drive on sidewalks. They will go like I say this as a joke. I say it all the time as a joke, but I'm serious. They do this shit here. They'll go in like a full 80 in a school zone. Like kids are crossing the street trying to get home, and this nigga in his Ferrari he just like right across, and these kids like jump back and like just another day in Florida. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
What was it you said earlier about always keeping it 100?
Oh, I always keep it 100. I be going 100 in school zones too. I gotta keep it 100. Sometimes I keep it 99 because I be lying sometimes. You feel me?
I
Gotta
feel
keep the
you. I
truth
do.
out there.
That's great.
Shit's not acceptable. People make Florida sound like it's a battle royale, and they're just cool with it.
Florida Fortnite season 4?
Season four, Florida, Fortnite. Put Florida in Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Oh, you see the new character they're adding, or the theory.
I didn't actually. Where are they adding?
It's fucking Samus. People thinking they're adding Samus. Oh, I shit you not. Everyone and their mama believes they're adding Samus to Fortnite. Like
Was that
honestly.
was that not back when Kratos and Master Chief got
No,
announced
no,
though?
no. Like right now, because it's
Like
like
right now.
yeah, right now, because they like released a wallpaper. You know the pictures they do, like they show Batman fighting somebody because Batman's in Fortnite now. By the way,
Yeah.
second time he's in Fortnite now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, in one of the silhouettes, it shows characters that came out, which was like Chun Li. Am I saying her name right? Chun Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li.
Chun Li, Ryu, and there's another silhouette that looks just like Samus to the right of them. And you know me, giant fucking Metroid fan. However, I gotta say, Nintendo doesn't care about Samus. What is the likelihood of her coming in the Fortnite? You know what I mean?
I mean Nintendo's got this thing where like they can do what they want, but no one else can take their characters. It's kind of like
Yeah,
I don't know what to call that actually. It's just kind of scummy.
it is kind of scummy. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I do have to respect the fact that it is their product, and if they choose not to use it, it's fair market. If they don't want to use their shit, they don't have to use their shit.
That is fair market. Yeah, it's like fair game for I nah, it's fair market, not fair game.
Yeah. Though I have to say, if there's any game company out there, and I mean any game company out there that can successfully take a Nintendo character, it'd be Epic Games. It'd be Fortnite. Fortnite would be the one that could run with it.
That's true. They got I don't know how many of you know this, whoever's listening. Uh, they managed to get PlayStation, the one console
Mm,
company that never wanted anything to do with like crossplay or anything like that. They
yeah, they
got
did.
they got them to do crossplay on Fortnite with all the other consoles and PC.
That's
So
true.
they did a number of a job on them because they would never do that stuff. Like
Facts.
no crossover battle game, fighting game or anything. They would never give the rights to their characters up to Xbox or Nintendo.
Bro, my
Maybe
girl's gonna get
Nintendo actually.
this. Oh, probably. You're right. You're right. My girl's gonna get on my ass for this because I talk about Fortnite all the time because I think it's funny. But like honestly, Fortnite, the fucking powerful game. We make shit on it. We make jokes about it, like, oh, kids play Fortnite. But you really want to think about like top 10 powerful games of all time that set the mood? Like what? Mario 64, GoldenEye, what's that one game? Quake, Doom, and like Fortnite and GTA. Like those are like some of the well, they're not 10, but those are like some of the most powerful games. Like powerful, like they start shit. Shit happened because of their existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fortnite's
like
a big deal.
they were they were like stepping stones for something bigger along the way. I get that.
They're the battle royale. They're the battle royale, bro. And now it's like it's getting ridiculous. They got Terminator in their shit. They got Master Chief in their shit. You know I have to buy that shit. you
Yeah,
know me.
and
I have to.
talking about that, Master Chief in Fortnite, he didn't look too bad,
He didn't.
but Kratos was like such a downgrade. Like
I
I
forgot about
played
that shit.
I played God of War recently because I managed to get my hands on a PS5, got PS Plus, and they gave me a whole library of like PS4 games to play. So
Lucky you.
I started on God of War, and it's a great game, awesome setting,
Mm.
like awesome design just all around. The voice acting is great, the motion capture. But when I saw that Kratos compared to Fortnite Kratos,
Not Kratos.
I
You
was like,
Forsaken.
this is what the fuck is this?
You're making him sound like he's like not the same Kratos. Like this is a
He's not the
cursed
same
Kratos.
Kratos. Like they took a dollar store Kratos. Like it was not the same guy.
What's that fucking meme with the dollar spray or dollar store bug spray with the fucking
Yeah, the
roaches? You know what I
dollar
mean?
store when they hit me with the dollar store bugs.
That's what they hit Kratos with. That fucking abomination. I
God,
swear.
seriously, like it's like they got they just took one of the devs and they were like, hey, can you
Mhm.
stand there so we can trace you and like
Stand right
draw
there.
draw a beard on you and we'll put you in the game as Kratos from Fortnite?
Can you get your
From
5-year-old to
Fortnite.
come over here to trace this too while you're at it? I'm not really up to the
Yeah,
task.
we need Kratos to actually do an anime girl dance. So if you can mocap for that,
That shit is beautiful. Low key, only reason I even thought about buying Kratos was because I was like, bro, I can make him do some despicable shit on the battlefield.
it's great. It's honestly it's the fucking best.
Alright, and that
Alright.
was a word from our sponsor, AdSpace. Uh,
We're not
it,
sponsored by them yet. You can't say that.
I don't know what AdSpace does. I forgot.
I
Maybe
don't
we should
know
cut
either.
this off. We're moving on sponsors before we started.
All right. All right. So while we were taking a break, we were talking about holding a conversation. Uh,
Yeah, we were.
he gave the scenario holding a conversation for 45 hours. I said I could never do it, but Damie said that he talked to some girl on Xbox a long time ago about it. So I want to hear this. Oh,
So a while ago, keep in mind I was much younger than I am now. I was like a kid, right? A lot of free time, summer break, so even more free time, right? And I don't know. It was just some like random chick. I don't remember what game we're playing. I want to say Gears of War. I want to say Gears of War or Crackdown 2. It's one of the two, and it's iffy. But I
okay.
remember, I don't know. I invited her to my party at random because I didn't think she was like girl game or anything because she didn't have anything girly in her name. It was
Okay.
something like Fire Shot, some all the cringy ass names we had
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then,
like
right?
XXX underscore fucked your mom
Yeah,
XXX.
yeah. Fuck their dad, haha. Gets wrecked and loser, haha.
Yeah,
Raffle copter,
yeah, yeah,
all that shit.
yeah.
But I don't know. It wasn't like we were interested in each other. We really weren't like romantically interested. We were just like people talking, and it just so happened to last like 2 fucking days because I have a sleep problem, and I guess she has a sleep problem too. And it was funny because we stayed in one party, and people would like join in the party and be like, "Oh, you guys are still talking in here?" And we're like, "Yeah, yeah." And we just like socialize. But the craziest thing about this is like you think after talking for 2 days, you talk to that person again, right?
Yeah.
No, we didn't add each other or anything. Just like one day, I was like, or like one of the final day, like, all right, I gotta head on out. I got shit to do finally. And then she's like, all right, man. And then that was it. I left the party and that was it. I'd never seen that person again, and I didn't even know it was weird until later. Where like I want to say it was Braden who brought it up. Braden is a friend of ours, by the way. Um, who brought it up? He's like, "Yeah, you were in there for like 2 hours. Is she like your girl or something?" And I'm like, "Or not 2 hours, 2 days. Is she your girl or something?" And I'm like, "Nah, we were only in there for like a day. I saw it with 1 day. Turned out it actually was 2 days." So I mean, I know I have the capability of talking forever and ever and ever. Just don't really think it's a useful one. Where am I going to use that in any medium besides this one, or like in any job? I can't go to a construction job and be like, I could talk forever. Like, get the fuck out my face, they say. What those hands do. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Sir, this is a Starbucks. Okay. So why can't you? What limitations do you have from talking like that?
I have a social battery like Chris. Chris is we have two Chris's in our friend
One of them
group.
is C Money. One of them is Chris.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of them is C Money, one of them is Chris. And
Hmm.
I'm just gonna call him Chris Rice Milk because that's what I call him.
Yeah, we
Uh,
just call him rice milk. Yeah.
yeah, so Rice Milk, he told me the other day, I have a social battery. It drains over time, and I just don't want to say anything after it's out. I need to like go to sleep and recharge. Me,
Hmm.
I have that, but like it doesn't run out as quick. I can go on for like hours on end with that shit, like probably God, like 13 to 14 hours, and I would probably get bored in between, but it wouldn't necessarily run out. So
Yeah.
I could not talk to someone for 45 hours. I would run out of things to talk with like to them about because like I'm like,
Hmm.
I'm all over the place sometimes. I'm like I want to do this, and I want to do
I
this.
feel
It's
that.
like
I feel that.
jumping around. And I just don't think I could stay in place long enough to talk to them honestly.
Mm. Okay. You jump. You feel like you would jump everywhere until there's nowhere else to jump.
Yeah, that's kind of it. And then you jump right off that cliff and just go on your phone.
Yeah, like what's that shit? Hexagon from Fall Guys. You know what I'm talking about? You feel like you hit up all those hexagons until there's nothing left for you. Fall into the what is that shit? Pepto Bismol?
Fuck.
I don't.
I think so. Hold on, fuck, I got up. That's my bad.
You gotcha. That game is a weird one, huh? That game like blew up quick and then like died even quicker. Kind
Fall
of. I mean, I
Guys?
still play it. Yeah, Fall
Oh
Guys.
my god, yeah. Like last thing I heard from them is that they put Godzilla and King Kong in their game. And then after that they were just fucking like they died. Like they just it was like, right? You take a
Hmm.
normal guy just walking about his day, so healthy and all that, and then out of nowhere he flatlines, dead. That's how quick that game went out.
It's more than healthy too. It's like because you got to remember the game came out with no trailers. There was no release trailer for Fall Guys when it came out. It was just it appeared one day like a fucking SCP just appeared, and people were like, "Yeah, this game is the litness." And then later on, got like a reveal trailer, but
I
there was
think
no word of it.
Yeah, I think you were talking about it actually to me. It might have been you, but
Mm.
a popular streamer played it, and that's what got its popularity skyrocketing.
Oh,
And
with
then
a shit ton
others,
of populars.
yeah,
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 that's how the game
like
got big.
people would play it on stream, and then other people wanted to play it, so it became like an overnight sensation kind of.
Basically, it snowballed hard. It became many reasons to play it. One, it was good content at the time. If you needed some content at the time, streamer, uh, record YouTuber. I was going to call them recorders. Or if you just want to fuck with the streamer and recorders, there's some good clips on that, by the way. There's some compilations of like people streaming the game and they're being stream sniped to oblivion. And it's not like just one guy stream sniping them. It's like a good like 5 or 20 of them turns the fuck
Yeah,
around
yeah.
like Nazi zombies.
Like they all turned around and like I saw one clip where they like the dude was jumping those like slopes you have to go up. It's like an obstacle course. You go up the slopes. It's like a short one but tall one. And
Yeah.
the dude was jumping to a slope and he got grabbed from behind and then 4 people grabbed that dude from behind and started
Mhm.
dragging him out the ring. The dude was like, no, no, and he tried to hold on to the fucking thing, but eventually it just ended up with like this line of like barrel full of monkeys kind of thing. Like it's
Dear
just a
Lord.
line of like people holding on to him, and he was like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
He's begging for help. He's pleading.
It was great, and that game died so quick. I'm just like, I
Mhm.
hope if I ever make a game that like it doesn't get to that point of like super popularity super fast and then just flatline like that shit did, because that was
Yeah.
absurd. That was
I mean,
like,
there's a few reasons I killed it. Like, you remember the hacking?
I do remember the hacking, yeah. That
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 lasted
did
for
go
a
on.
good minute. A
Yeah,
good minute.
I do remember like the entire course just like despawning underneath my feet when I was in that.
Damn, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah, some dude did that. I mean, he might have like teleported us or something, but like the beginning when it was counting down, we just all like skied, like fucking we appeared in the sky that just dropped.
Really?
Yeah, dropped to like
I've
the
never seen that
void.
one.
That happened.
Um,
That happened. I don't know who
I
did
believe
that,
you.
but that happened to me once.
Once. Okay. The most I've seen, I hate this level. This is like the worst level in Fall Guys. I shit you not. But what is it called? Seesaw Fun or something?
Yeah, I remember that one. The one where like you have to step on it and then you have to like get the
Yeah,
opposite side and
get
then
to the opposite side,
yeah.
it flips. Um, the most I've seen is like people will have fly hacks and they will like fly against what they will go of like all the way to the last seesaw, so they have enough time to prep, and they will dive all the way down on the saw so it stays up like this, and just no one could get to the other side.
That's so fucking cruel. I love it.
Chris defeated one of them though. The way he defeated it is the dude. I shit you not. C Money Chris, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, dude jumped, grabbed onto the guy, and somehow dragged him to the fucking abyss. And the seesaw was fixed, and just everyone ran across before he got back. Because he
That's
flew, so I
great.
guess he never hit the checkpoints. He had to fly all the way back. Dude
That's
was
great.
insulting him on his way down, talking about you're coming to hell with me and shit. You're going with me. I'm looking down at
What was
this jelly bean dragging down another jelly bean. I'm just like, holy shit, this is serious down there.
was it like Chris holding on to him and he was like, "All right, fuck it then." And he started like flying while Chris was holding on to him.
No, no, no.
Was
He,
it
I, I,
like
I thought he wouldn't get affected. I thought the hack would make him like strong or something. But Chris did the leap shit where he leaped like this, grabbed onto like his back and his leg, like kind of like this, and then like the dude flying was just going like this, and then the dude flying was trying to grab on the seesaw, but Chris just dragged it to the fucking abyss. Man
That's
sitting there like, I don't want to go home. No, no.
and you know what? Chris got a purple heart for that.
Purple Heart. They all left the game after that too. There was two of them. They both left because too many people made it. They're
Good.
just like, fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
So there was a benefit to that. Fucking trooper C Money, I swear.
Chris did that shit. Fuck yeah.
Chris is someone we gotta get on this show. That he's a wild card, like complete wild card.
What did I say
Like,
the other night? I was like,
hmm.
"Yeah, the dude's an enigma," and you were like, "Careful there."
Yeah, because he stuttered on the mid part. I was like, wait a minute, careful, buddy. What you trying to say?
Yeah, there are a few people I want to get on here, like that Joker guy, the guy who does like a
Joker
Mark
guy.
Hamill impression. Yeah, I have him on my friends. I met him in like different world. I got like 2 voice actor dudes I know, and they both appeared at the same time. The one
Hmm.
plays Among Us. The other is like
Oh
more
my
of a.
Of course.
Shut up. God, the other dude, he's like a dad, and he does like all these impressions of like the Joker, and like
Interesting.
yeah, he gets a lot of like cringe kids near him though. Like
Okay.
what was it? I walked up to him, and then there was this like dude who walked up with like a Minecraft FNAF skin. And went like, "Mr. Joker, the Bonnies are ready." I was like, "What the fuck's
Oh
happening?"
my lord.
The toy chicas are ready. And he was like, he said in the Joker voice, he was like, good, keep going, buddy."
Good. Like he sounded awkward about it. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
I
Keep
I just
going.
I just watched that happen. I didn't like do anything.
Mm,
It was
mm.
awful.
Bro, I could talk about this game forever. VRC is a fucking enigma. Like this game is.
It really is.
When I
I don't
talk
know
about, I could go for days about that.
if one of you guys can confirm it. I just want to know, are we the first to do like a VR chat podcast here? Because I'm
I
not
don't think
actually
so.
sure.
But we will be the big. Mark our words. We'll be big boys.
We the
Big boy
tall
fans.
guys up in here. We look at our studio. You think you could afford this? No, fuck you.
I mean, if you might afford this, if you lived in Chicago too. Actually, yeah, that's right out.
He's not wrong.
I think I've been to Chicago once, and I didn't even like explore the bitch. I think like I was just somewhere in Chicago, and I'm like, well, that was just my experience. So I don't know why I shit on it so much.
You just showed up in Chicago. You're like, time to go home.
I was like in Chicago for like 2 days, I think. I was like in a hotel because I think we were traveling
Mhm.
because my mom military and shit. And then she was like, "Do you guys want to go somewhere?" And I was just like the laziest fucking kid, and I still am to a degree, but I'm working on it. But back then, they'd be like, "You're in this new area. Do you want to do anything?" And I'll look at my like non-existent SpongeBob watch and be like, "When do we go home? I'm trying to play on my Xbox. I'm not trying to be out here with these Chicago people."
I got some Minecraft back home. Pig need taken care of.
Yeah. I kind of regret being like that as a kid, honestly. I lived in some beautiful places, and don't get me wrong, I've looked around at the places I lived in, but I feel like I never did enough because it was always, why care? And I'm still in that attitude. Why should
Yeah.
I care to go out and do that, right?
It
Well,
was it
for
was
me.
it was wild for me because you got, in case you guys don't know, I'm Canadian, he's American. I
Hmm.
don't have like I live right on the border, like by Niagara Falls, so I can go out pretty quickly to the States. Not right now, obviously, but like back then, it was a super cool fucking thing to go like down to Myrtle Beach because
Hmm.
we went down there and I saw places I'd never seen before, and they were like
Really?
the grungiest places, but
Oh
like
my god.
we'd go into them. Like there was this place in Florida when we were heading down. It
Hmm.
was like some shitty seafood restaurant, and I remember I love seafood, so I was like, "Mom, we gotta go there. We gotta go there." And my mom was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry. We'll go there." So we go there. I get a bucket of calamari.
A bucket, you
A
say?
bucket of calamari, and like it
Sounds
had
good.
like fried shrimp in it too, and it
Mhm.
was super fucking good. Like it it's just like the shit, you know that show Clarence? The
Yes.
cartoon, it was like a grungy place from there. It was like
Hmm.
I was like, this looks like shit, but I like it's so good. So good.
It'd be
And
like that.
then the buffets there too. It reminded
Mm.
me of Clarence because there would be these kids like going around sticking their hands in like mashed potatoes.
Nasty
And
fuckers.
I was like, that's nasty. It's a good thing I'm taking like the shit kids don't want to eat, like the things that
Fucking
like
peasants.
I think they had like some weird fish thing and no one wanted to eat it, so I took like four of them.
Some weird fish thing.
It was like some weird fish thing, like it was fried, and no one wanted to eat it. Like no one was
Uh-huh.
going up to get them, so I got a few, and they were a little bit cold, but it was fine, and they
Yeah.
tasted really good. They were like fried cakes or something. I don't know what they were.
Fucking kids. Are you serious? Like, did they
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
put their hands in the mashed
there
potatoes?
there was kids going around like they take it, they go on the plate.
Fucking no. See, I'm an advocate for beating other people's kids because I cannot allow that disrespect happen in front of me. I'll beat the fuck out of your child
And
if
it
you
was
do that
like
shit.
it reminded me of that scene in the show Clarence where they were at like that McDonald's ripoff and there was like kids like playing with the ketchup dispensers and shit. Like
I think I've seen that episode.
it was just like the floor was like riddled with stains.
Fuck that. That is what America is, honestly, to a Q.
And
Like, if we're gonna be honest, it is nasty at times.
it was good though. It was I'll admit it was pretty good.
That
And
is true.
we did get the opportunity to go more to like the high class buffet stuff though. Like there was this one that literally rolled out the red carpet. It was
Hmm.
expensive as hell, like probably $90 a person. And
Really.
it just seafood everywhere. It was in Florida. Seafood everywhere, but like fancy prepared and shit. I wish I ate more when I was there. Dessert was so good. And the funniest thing to me from that trip was my mom, she she told us we were going back there like 2 days after, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so pumped to go back there, but I'm hungry. I'll kind of take wherever." And my brother was like so excited, and then she checked her bank account and she was like, "Oh, we're going to Denny's instead."
Ah,
And it was I was like so excited because I wanted like pancakes too. And I was like, "Yeah, Denny's. Let's go to Denny's." And my brother was just crying in the back, like, "I wanted to go to the buffet."
bro, I told you my thing with Denny's. I mean, they don't know. So, look, I've been like all around the states. Shit you not, I've been
He's a
all around the
military
fucking
brat.
states. Military brat, as they call it. Yes, I've tried Denny's in different places. I've tried a Denny's in Louisiana. I tried a Denny's in fucking Arizona. I tried a fucking Denny's in New Mexico. I want to say I tried a Denny's. What's that fucking place called? No, I don't think I've ever been to Atlanta, but I want to say I tried one somewhere close to Atlanta. I'm not certain on that one. But every time I tried a Denny's, without fucking flaw, every time, bro, anywhere, stomach flu. Like, every time. I shit you not. And I don't get stomach flus. I don't get that. I'm like, my immune system is pretty, like, strong. Like, it's pretty fucking solid. But every time, anywhere I eat anything from a Denny's, I so much eat a fucking sunny side up or whatever they fucking call it. I am sick as fuck the next day. I'm out of commission. I just don't get it.
That's
I'm
awesome.
allergic to something. It's like their
Like
main recipe.
it's got to be an ingredient they put in the pancakes or whatever you order. Like
Hmm.
just something that's supposed to add, like, you know how Chinese places they put like BPA in their stuff?
Yeah.
They probably put something like that in like their eggs to increase the flavor because they're shitty like factory eggs or something.
Their shitty egg factory.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they got like shitty pancakes too. I heard they're introducing something at Denny's now that's just gonna be like a bucket of eggs and bacon.
What?
It's what they're doing. I heard about that the other day. I'm not sure. I don't think it was satire, but it was just a literal bucket of eggs and bacon.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just need time to understand this. Bucket?
Yeah, like a metal bucket with
Metal.
eggs and bacon in
Oh,
it.
these fuckers are trying to be the next chum bucket. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Bro,
Good.
if what you say is true, the American citizens is in for a doozy. You seen the SpongeBob episode with like the buckets on their head and they
Yeah,
turn them into zombies?
yeah.
We in some deep
I
shit, buddy.
don't think I'd compare like fish guts to eggs and bacon, Damie. But
I'm just talking about the bucket, bro. Why would you? Why would you? Why would you? What, bro? Fucking Denny's. I swear, only crackheads and people like not even poor. And I'm not even saying poor people like Denny's
Mhm.
because I've been there, been dirt fucking broke. Never catch my ass at a fucking Denny's, son. No,
I
bro.
got to
Denny's
agree
is
with you
some.
there. Like Denny's is really subpar, but it's like we got two things here. We got IHOP and Denny's. Either or, they're like similar pricing. But
Granted,
if I was in the States, 100% every time Waffle House.
facts. That's the right answer. When it comes down, don't get me wrong. I understand why people eat at Denny's. I want to clarify. I make a lot of jokes. Denny's is a cheap place to get breakfast. It's a very cheap place,
Not
and you
here.
really do get the money. Not for you. I must have tried
Not
pretty
here.
much
It's
shit.
like 11.99 for like one pancake, two eggs.
My God.
That's Canada. It's fucking awful. Like you can make
Oh,
cheaper
that's right.
shit at
Exchange
home.
rate. Okay, yeah, that's right. Damn, they're robbing you at Denny's. You have no excuse to be in a Denny's. Then you have no
Yeah,
excuse to be
no,
in that area, bro.
no. If I'm like fucking super desperate and I'm like, I crave a pancake, I'll
I'm
go
eating my
there.
finger. Yeah. I'm cannibalizing before I'm walking that
But
bitch.
every time I went to Waffle House, exchange rate or not, like the prices between Denny's Canada and the Waffle House is just it's
Yeah.
astonishing. You get so much more than what you like pay for. And normally Denny's here, like Denny's in Canada, like
Mhm.
it's just always super pricey. But like in America, it's not too pricey, but the Waffle House still beats it. So
Waffle House is slapping. Like that's god tier. Like
yeah,
honestly,
and it always looks super ghetto, a Waffle House, because
because it
I
is.
don't think they updated like their logo or anything since like
No, it's
the
just because the area that
early
is.
80s.
You'll never see a Waffle House in a bougie ass area, bro. You're gonna have to go to where it gets so dirty if you want to go to a Waffle House. Like 24% of the time, or 24.7% of the time. That doesn't even make fucking sense. 100% of the time, bro. Maybe there is a bougie Waffle House out there. I haven't seen it. From my experience, you're gonna have to leave that gated community, son. How bad do you want that Waffle House? How bad?
I've never gone in like a gated community or anything. That's
As of lately, I started living in those, or I lived in one in the house previous. I hear jokes about it, but it was my first time in living in like a place like that. Honestly, I
how
mean, I
was it?
get it. I get it. Yeah, it's like it's safe. Like I mean, it's safe, safe. Like when I mean, I was able to like walk outside middle at night and have no fear of getting like run up on or Nathan, bro. Like it's not extremely. I get why people do it.
I've never like gated community or not, I've been able to do that. I don't see the big issue. I've done that at like the old house. I lived in a suburb in like a smaller
Mm,
town in my old house, and it I could walk outside midnight without an issue. It wasn't a gated community, but
mm, mm.
it is Canada, and Canada's a lot more spread out and like kind of smaller compared
I
to
feel like.
America.
It was also less robbings, like in Florida, or I mean, it's everywhere, but in Florida especially, Amazon, you order anything on Amazon, you need to be there to get that fucking package. Or people will, like, people are here will like follow the fucking Amazon van and shit,
Hmm.
and they will see them put a package down, and they'll wait for a bit to see if anyone will come out to get it, and after waiting for a bit, they'll run up and snatch your fucking
That
package.
that does happen here too. Like I've
Mhm.
lived around areas that were considered ghetto and are considered
Yeah,
ghetto. I get why people do that because like it is a thing that happens where people do porch pirate. They say they're like porch pirates.
porch pirates. That almost sounds nice. Yarg, matey. Give me your fucking Amazon package. What is this, a toothbrush?
Yarg,
Nice.
matey, give me the 55-inch flat screen.
Bro, if you're it doesn't even matter if you live by what do you fucking call them, porch pirates. It doesn't even fucking matter. If you're ordering a fucking expensive ass TV and you're not there to pick up the product, you're just fucking up. You're just fucking up, bro. Stay home. Get your package. The fuck are you doing? Order it on a weekend. Time your shit better.
This is true. This is true.
Don't
Like
don't you ever.
I've ordered some expensive shit online though, and every time I have it shipped, I can like get it without a worry. No one steals it out the mailbox, and like the delivery drivers, they always like drop it on the other side of the fence, you know?
Mailbox. What expensive thing are you buying that like fits in a mailbox still?
Oh, like a graphics card.
Oh, okay. What graphics card do you have right now?
1080 when I ordered it, just
Okay.
shoved it in the mailbox. That's how it went.
What's the new one called? 3080s and shit?
Yeah,
3090s?
3080. Just so you guys know, this man, he traded. Did you trade it yet?
No, I'm still using it.
Okay, he's still using it, but his brother's an idiot and gave him the option to trade his Quest 2, his Oculus Quest 2, uh, $300 $400 worth for an RTX 3080 that's being scalped to hell right now.
I
So
might take it too. I made a deal with myself. If because he says he wants it and he says he was willing to trade it, and I'm willing to take it and give him my new GPU, so just so he has something. But I told myself if I can convince this fucker to take this and I get his, I'm getting like a full body shit too. Like I'm getting full body. 'Cause fuck
yeah,
it, I'm rewarding myself at that point.
makes
I'm using
sense.
all of it. I only want
Make,
it for Halo Infinite. Literally, that's it.
really.
I don't care. Yeah, I just want. to play Halo Infinite at its fullest quality. You know they're building the game for ultra wides, super ultra wides.
Yeah, they
It's
have ultra wide
ridiculous.
support.
I haven't seen other games do that. I mean, I've seen other games have the option to play it, but they're saying that they're building it for the ultra wide. You know what I mean? Like it's made with
I
it in mind.
I think that's just ultra wide support. A lot of games have that.
Is
Like
it?
the
Because I see
newer
how Alien's doing it, and it
uh,
looks nice, nice.
the most common games to have it are probably racing games. Take any Forza Horizon game.
Really.
Yeah, because you know how those fucking racing nerds are. No offense, guys. In case any of
All
you
of
guys are into racing, but you know how racing nerds are. They'll have like the setup. It's like a chair, and then they'll have like something come overhead with a huge monitor that like goes
Oh,
left, right,
yeah.
and then they'll have like a wheel and like pedal.
That shit gotta be expensive. All that has to like
Oh,
hit
it
the
it
bank.
definitely is. It's even worse when you look at like flight simulator stuff because they'll have so much shit set up for that. It's like they'll have it nailed into their desk, but it's like a thing, and then you got like a whole control panel over here. It's like you just took the front panel off a plane and put it on your desk.
I mean, I gotta ask, and this might be just me sounding hella ignorant because I don't know much about cars, but I mean, like, after seeing that setup, right, for like
Mhm.
all they do to like drive a fake car, wouldn't it be like better if they saved that money to get the actual fucking car? You know what I mean? Or am I being ignorant? Do the cars have more to it than that? I'm not a
It's
car
like
person.
it's like significantly less to get like a setup for that stuff though. Like it's $1,000 or $2,000.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
then you're right, because like cars are way more than 1 in 2,000.
But if you're
Okay, then
getting if you're getting the whole like customized like there's cup holders over here, there's like my dick holder over here. I don't know like uh like you got like the footrest, you got like the chair, you got like the shit
yeah,
coming down. You
that's kind of sad at that point. Just go in your car, bro.
yeah. It's like
Go for a
I,
ride.
I I see it on tech channels all the time and I'm like these are the type of pods they're talking about in those dystopian movies. They just like they keep people in like they have like the
The
auto
fucking
masturbator
Matrix.
set up to it.
I never need to leave.
It's
I
like
have
I
a
never
window right here. Grubhub comes right here and gives me my food. I never need to leave. I'm sitting on a shit bucket.
at that point you're fucking fused to your chair like
He forgets the outside world. He like fucking God forbid they like his town loses internet and he comes out and it sounds like those fucking chambers when they makes that like like when they like I don't know how to describe it. You know like when they open like a door it's like a space thing and you
Mhm.
see like the steam come out, it's like a sound and like the door opens and they step out.
Yeah, like when they're coming out of like the spaceships or whatever, yeah.
Or like the steam is their nasty ass musk and they just have years of living there. And
Oh fuck.
they
It's my bad.
they just step out and they're like, what year is it? All lumpy and big and shit.
That,
Poor
that's great.
bastard.
That's fucking great. And that's what it is too. They fucking
Where am I? Who am I?
I see the nastiest shit sometimes because I go on the Facebook Marketplace and since we're on the topic, I see like gaming chairs and they'll have like some sweat imprint like it's like their whole
Brother, please. Oh, brother. No.
and like I'll see like this one picture my friend sent me. It was like one of those chairs and it was like 300 OBO. No low balls. I know what I have. And it's like you can see imprints of their nuts. The nutsack just like you see the
Bro.
sweat imprint of their ass and their nutsack. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.
Okay, so this probably wouldn't be embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it regardless, right?
Okay.
I had something like that happen to me once. I had this old gaming chair. It was nice too. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It was like a like this banana right here, right?
Okay.
But it was like it bent more. So it was like a rocking chair, but it bent more, and
Oh
you would
yeah,
sit in
I
it.
I know those. Were they like the ones without like the legs that you just sat on the floor with?
Yeah, you just sat on the floor with, and they
Yeah,
had
I
like
see those at
speakers in the
Walmart.
back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had one of those. It was a good chair, honestly. It broke my mic, but that was my fault. I like threw it into the sky and I missed, and I rode back to pick it up, and I didn't know how close it was, and it crunched the mic, and it was a super good mic
Ooh.
too. I was so pissed. My fault entirely. I was playing fucking Roblox when that happened, so you know.
Is
Haha.
that because you won't? Is that why you
No,
don't
no,
want to play Roblox anymore? We'll get
no.
into
I'm just an
that
idiot.
later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But I remember like I was like summer day. I was sitting on that fucker. I was naked because like it didn't matter. No one was home, and my mom came home, and I put on clothes quickly, right? And then
Yeah.
she came in my room, and I shit you not, she looked at the chair, and my dick print was right there, bro. Like I mean, it was like legs, dick, and I'm just like, hmm. I just tried not to say anything. She looked me dead in my eyes, looked at the chair, and just said, "Okay, well, dinner will be ready soon." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Thanks, mom."
That's great. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I should have did what that guy did. No low boss. I know what I'm selling. I know what I got, bro. Don't come at me with that bullshit, bro.
That's so fucking bad. God, if I was a parent and I saw that, I'd assume like two things, not say anything and walk out.
Just not gonna say shit on this one. Just gonna go home.
I'm straight
Just
up gonna say this didn't happen and I leave. Like that's
in the eye. Didn't happen. Anyways, dinner ready soon. Cool. But I think it didn't happen. You're basically saying I acknowledged what I saw. Oh, let me look. Okay.
that's funny
Oh
as hell.
fuck. You never had anything like that happen to you?
Like my mom walk in on me while like that shit happens, or my
Have your mom
parents
ever walked in on you while you're like,
spanking the bank.
yeah,
No.
you know? Really?
No,
Never
no,
once.
yeah, never once. I was super cautious. I like so I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but the last house it was like stairs.
Yeah.
My bedroom was up top on the top floor, so I could hear and like where I was facing, like imagine I'm sitting here, this is my desk. The
Hmm.
wall that was left of the stairs was like right there. So like people would go up the stairs and I would be facing to where they were walking. So I could just like pull up my pants real quick. I also had a lock on my door for a
I
reason.
did too, but they pick lock my door every time. Like sometimes they'll do it without knocking. They'll be like, "Okay, let's. This is my son." Sometimes they won't say anything. Fucking sneaky bastards. They'll like walk up to my door. I swear to fuck, I can hear people walking to my door. Normally, I could hear that,
Okay.
but sometimes it's not like they're tiptoeing to my door and they just open the door. I used to tell my mom this and everyone in my house because they kept pinlocking my door. I'm like, one day you're gonna walk in here and I'm beating my meat and I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna continue and be like, what you need?
God damn.
I'm.
That's
This is
great.
what you get for pinlocking my mouth,
I yeah, I'd probably respect my kids' privacy at that point
bro.
if I
Yeah,
hadn't
fucking
already.
knock, bro. I mean, it never happened. Luckily, that it never came down to that point. But I'm so committed to it. Like I'm not gonna hide. Like if you do, like if I'm close and I'm finna bust, and you pick lock my door, bro, you've sealed your fate.
That is
That's your problem.
that is awful. Holy
I'm not
fuck.
holding back this nut for your convenience because you want to pick lock my door. No, you in for some shit now, boy.
That
You're
reminds
not
me
gonna
of
listen.
a Green Tech story I read.
What's up? How'd it
Like
goes?
he was fucking his girlfriend and
Mm-hmm.
no, so he was standing right here, door was right there, and his girlfriend was giving
Yeah.
him a blowjob. She like she's giving him a blowjob and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
there her mom walks in and she backs off and he nuts on the mom.
Oh no, that can't be real.
I mean, it's a
That
green tech story, so like it couldn't be. Like people on there are
that's right.
very It,
It is 50-50 because it's anonymous or anonymous. Is that the way you say it? Like,
anonymous. You got me saying it wrong now.
fuck.
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Yeah.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
No, you're saying anonymous. No, it's
Oh,
anonymous.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it is like a 50-50 because of that. 'Cause, like at the same time, they won't know their identity, so there's a good chance he is telling the truth. But at the same time, he could just trying to make a funny story. So there's it's like you never really
Yeah.
know with those
It's like
things.
this one story I saw. You guys probably seen it everywhere, but sorry. So the dude's taking a shit in his friend's bathroom, and he's like,
Yeah,
he just ate like Taco Bell or something, so it's like
dear Lord.
it's coming out hard. So
Yeah.
he looks, he can't find any toilet paper, and there are two options: his friend's dad's hunting magazines, or
Mm,
his mom's Bible. So guess which one he picked? His mom's Bible. And he's
why?
like,
Why not the hunting magazines?
he's like, he's trying to like wipe and like flush and shit, and he's like, fuck, all these are getting stuck. And so his friend's knocking on the door asking if he's okay. And I doubt the story's fucking real, because like no friend of mine would fucking knock on the door like that and try to bust in the washroom. But
Yeah.
that's what he did. He like kicked down the door and he saw him doing it, and he's like, dude, that was he got pissed at his friend. He was like, dude, that was my mom's Bible gifted to her from my dead grandma. The mom comes home and sees it, and she starts crying, and he's sitting there covered in shit because he's trying to flush it down, and it's getting like rising back up, and he's crying. But then he said in the story, when he's crying, he looks like a sneering baboon.
Okay.
They get scared of him, and is his friend's dad comes home just at that time, and his dad literally takes him and just throws him out the fucking like door while he's trying to say sorry. And he he makes his way home, right? He goes home. Some Chinese lady tries to like give him a ride, and he doesn't tell her like he's covered in shit. So
Yeah.
she smells it like halfway there and yells something in Chinese at him to get out. So he gets out. Keeps walking home. Eventually, he gets there. He tells his parents what happened, and his parents like they're pretty upset. His dad especially. So he goes back to school. He's labeled as like shit boy or something, and he, he's like he starts like not getting good grades. He starts losing more friends, all
What
that.
the
His life
fuck?
just keeps going down the drain, and this has a crazy fucking build up to it. So after that, his dad enrolls him in the army because he's pissed. He goes in the army. He gets a package from his high school friends that he has to open in front of everyone at boot camp, and it had that nickname and telling him like shit face or whatever. And
Yeah.
so he goes to the bathroom one day in the boot camp, and they took all the toilet paper and left him a Bible. So,
Huh.
so you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm listening, bro.
Okay, so he takes the Bible and he uses it because it's the only fucking thing he got. So after that, he goes to like line up, and he's still got some Bible
Mhm.
paper in his ass and it's crinkling. So the fucking Sarge makes him like take a look at it, and he's like, he takes a look at it and he's like, tell me why you got that in your ass, and he's like, there was the only Bible there. And so he gets out of boot camp somehow. He gets out of the army, and I I don't know how it got to this point. He becomes a homeless guy, and
Oh my god.
he just roams the streets like and shit, looking for alcohol and stuff.
And
And
Bibles.
no, just the alcohol.
I feel that.
Just the alcohol. So he's in there for a while. He makes like two homeless friends, and they find some money, and he's like he finds the cash, but then the homeless dudes stab him and take it. So those are
Uh-huh.
friends gone there. And let's fast forward a bit because this part's boring. But basically,
Okay.
he manages to get his life back in order a bit after going on. He goes with some dude to go to like a resort. It's not a resort. It's like a native camp kind of thing, to like a spiritual journey.
Yeah.
and he hikes all the way there, and they like modernized, so the dude's a bit disappointed, and they got like flat screens and stuff, and they let him stay in that little tribe area until he gets back on his feet. He gets his diploma, he gets a job in like IT and all that, and he runs a computer shop in a few years. He's running the computer shop after, forgot to mention, after he got successful and everything, he went back to meet his mom and dad. His mom fainted because they thought they were like he was dead. They couldn't find him because he got kicked out of the house. And
Yeah.
he he gets a request one day in from his old friend, his old friend who he went to, this all started from, he went to in their bathroom to use the Bible.
Yeah.
It was that friend, and he's working as a pastor or a priest now, as like in like a church.
I don't
So
like where this is going.
he takes the computer and he proxies a bunch of CP into it.
CP.
Do I have to spell it out for you, man? What do priest?
Oh. 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 Oh.
He
Oh.
proxies a bunch of
Okay.
CP into it. His friend loses his job as a pastor or priest or whatever.
Mm.
Loses his kids, loses his wife, just loses his life as much as he lost his, and then that's the end of the story.
Bro, there's no way. Don't get me wrong, that's a good story. I enjoyed it. No way in fuck that's real.
Yeah, I
Just no
doubted so
way.
many parts of that. Like, there's no way things would fall into place that much. Like, it was.
It's like the first arc was debatable at most, but the fact that it kept going, I'm like, there's no way in Sam Fisher fuck that this is all. Don't get me wrong, I've heard of some
Yeah.
terrible lives. I heard of some jokes that gone too far that lived with a man and woman forever. So
Let,
I
let's
know of it.
let's let's hear about those then. I want to
I
know.
mean, I can't because they're like personal shit. Like I mean,
Oh, okay. Well,
like
anyone
some dude.
anyone you like don't know anymore that gave you a story?
I mean, I don't know any of them, but they're like grody, just kind of like I tried to fuck this one girl and I thought I should pee in her and I did. You know what I mean? Like, and it goes like that.
All right, if you don't want to get into it, you don't want to get into it. But I
That
think that'd
that
be
one's a
some
real
funny
story, by the
stories.
way. That's a real. I could get into that maybe later, episode 2 probably,
All right.
but not here, not now. But
Yeah, I don't know if
y-
me saying the CP thing was gonna get us demonetized or not or whatever.
fuck, who cares, bro? We get
Demonetized?
demonetized. We get
No,
demonetized.
not
We ain't getting any money
demonetized.
from.
Like our shit banned from YouTube.
I'm saying the word CP should be fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Oh. Eh, 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 eh. Any closing statements you want to give out to the
that's what we're
lovely?
that's what we're ending with. This, we had a timer set up to tell us when like like
Yeah, this
45
is a
minutes
this is a
gone by.
beta basically. We're just
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
this bitch out.
We're
What do you
trying
think
to
so?
do
You
like
you fucking with this?
I'm vibing with it. I think it's been pretty good. I think we
Hmm.
got some good topics covered. Denny's, IHOP, Waffle House, gated communities,
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
There'll be more Fortnite. Don't you worry. We'll
Yeah.
talk more on that game.
Stay tuned. There's gonna be more Fortnite.
And P girl, I guess, if you want that one.
Oh God. Comment P with a capital P if you want the P girl story.
Please don't. Don't do it.
All right. So
Anything you want to plug since it's our first time? Anything you want to get out there?
no, nothing.
Instagram, anything?
Nothing I want to plug or anything. I think we're good for now.
Yeah, same. I don't really need to plug anything at the moment. Um, Thank you guys for joining us for Out of Options. If you have sticked around this long, uh, this has been your host, Kaiju and Pixel,
Taylor.
Davey and Trentler. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Taylor,
He goes by
fuck
Trentler.
off.
Trentler.
I
Trentler is
don't
his
go
name.
by
I don't know why he
Trentler.
does
Don't
this.
don't leave it at Trent.